Ontario's top court has ruled a controversial law that limited raises for more than 1 million public service workers is unconstitutional. It says the law violated the rights to collective bargaining. The Court of Appeal ruled 2-1 in favour of the workers, which includes teachers and nurses. Manisa Danabalan has the latest reaction on this. Hi there, Manisa.
Hey, Taz. The government of Ontario just announced minutes ago that they will not appeal the court's decision today and will instead take steps to repeal Bill 124 in its entirety in the coming weeks. Labour groups and unions were celebrating the ruling today. Now, along with opposition leaders, they're asking for the Ford government to do the right thing and listen to workers.
Today's victory should be a very clear message to the Doug Ford government and the Conservatives. Respect the court's decision.
We call on the government to repeal Bill 124, to not waste any more taxpayer dollars.
Bill 124, enacted in 2019, was an effort by Doug Ford's Conservative government to help eliminate a provincial budget deficit. It capped salary increases for public sector workers to 1% a year for 3 years.
For education, for example, we were already out not being in pace with inflation. So our wages were already about 15% behind where it should be. And then to limit that.
Many say it drove healthcare and education workers away.
People have left for other jobs. People have left to go to the private sector. There are so many absences in schools right now that are being filled by unqualified individuals.
Labour groups and unions fought back against the law. In 2022, the Ontario Superior Court found it infringed collective bargaining rights and declared it unconstitutional. But then the government appealed, and once again, the court ruled in favour of the workers.
We are now calling on Ford to do the right thing, to actually work for workers, to ensure that the funding is in place so that workers who have been harmed by this bill can now see remedy to their paychecks.
Most of these, we're talking here about mainly women, often Black and racialized workers. These workers see the same kind of remedy that has been able to be established for some healthcare workers, some teachers, that there be actual remedy in wages, retroactively applied for everyone who was impacted.
Ontario's finance minister was asked if the government will appeal.
I haven't been briefed yet on the decision, and I suspect others in my government haven't. So we'll take the time to take a look at it thoughtfully and deliberately.
Once again, the Ontario government says it will not appeal the decision, so we'll have to wait and see what this means in terms of retro pay for workers in the coming days. Back to you.